Sales is a transfer of energy for value exchange. I must learn to sell. Once you have that mental shift, everything else becomes easy. I'm going to go straight into it. I've been in the game for nearly 20 years selling low ticket digital products, high ticket digital products. Russell Brunson paid me $1.3 million. I've met and worked with some of the biggest names in the entire industry. Fun fact, I actually won this award, that's 7 figures, for selling one product. So when it comes to selling, I can help you. My name is Shakir Hussain. I made over $30 million before I turned 30 years old. It pretty much set me up for life. All praise to God. I've built and scaled now over 12 different $1 million businesses, 3 of them making $10 million each. And now I'm on a mission to create 100 new millionaire success stories and 1,000 six-figure earners, people that want to quit their job, learn how to build a business, and then scale that business to 7 and 8 figures. Now listen, whether you like it or not, you're in sales. Everything in life is a sale. You watching this video, it's a sale. You waking up, telling yourself this morning that you're going to get out of bed, that's a sale that you have to do for yourself. Every single minute of every single day, if you're using an iPhone, someone had to sell you this. If you're wearing a watch, someone had to sell you the watch. So as soon as you start embracing, sales is actually a good thing. Sales is a transfer of energy for value exchange. I must learn to sell. Once you have that mental shift, everything else becomes easy. And that's where I want to set this video up, because that was the same shift that I discovered over 15 plus years ago. Because what I'm about to teach you isn't just how to close a sale. It's about creating a machine that gets new clients, repeat clients, referrals, gets you paid more, increases your confidence, increases your capabilities, your commitment to yourself, to everyone around you with you. So let's get to work. Now, let me start off by saying something real crazy right now. You're already a salesperson. Whether you're convincing your friends where to eat, pitching an idea at work, or even sharing your product or service with someone, you are selling them. When you're showing pictures on Instagram with your friends, you're sending reels, you're sending memes, you are selling them on giving their time, their attention to your ideas. People judge you, your brand, your product, your pitch constantly. And that's why authenticity is key. Here's the key with being authentic. Okay, when you are authentic, you're going to start attracting the right ideal prospects, and you're going to feel good about ethically selling. And you've probably seen this. There's, people that will say, oh yeah, there's only, 50 spots left when they're selling, a gadget or a gimmick like this, just to try to get you to buy. And when using gimmicks and NLP and fake scarcity and pretending something's out of stock and they need to buy right now, you might make the sale immediately. And by the way, I put my hands up first and foremost. I've made all of those mistakes in the past, okay? And sometimes I still do. Hey, I'm not perfect. I'm not telling you I'm perfect. I'm just telling you. What happens is you get the sale in the short term, but in the long term, the customers, they don't have a good feeling, because they feel like, I was just fast. I was just heavily sold. I was, I have what's called buyer's regret or buyer's remorse, Have you ever had that where, the customer buys and then, boom, the next day they want a refund? Okay, in my earlier days, this used to happen all the time. Then I realized, heck, I need to start putting in different components when I'm selling. I need to make sure that, like right now, when I sell a high-end program, my programs are usually 20K to 50K plus. By the way, most people watching this video, you're not going to be a right fit for it. And that's okay. Maybe if you are, book a call down below. If you're not, that's fine. Enjoy the video. But when I'm offering high-end products and services, I'll tell my prospect, hey, this is a big decision. Go away for 1 or 2 days, speak to your family members, speak to your husband, wife, or whatever. Go pray, go meditate on it, and then come back. But I want you to make the decision. Why? Because in the past, when someone would come in and just buy a high ticket program, if you just use, and I used to have, 55 staff when I was 28 years old. I had like half of them, 25, 30 of them used to be salespeople. So you can't control all of those things. You can't control every single thing that your salespeople say. You can give them rules and guidelines, but some of them will be, a little bit over the top. Some of them will be selling through lots of pressure. And so I experienced that in my 20s. Now I'm in my 30s. I look through it and I'm like, okay, the game is, how do you build long-term trust? Not just trust now. How do you build long-term trust? And I want you to think about this, right? When you're authentic, people buy you, not just your product. And when they buy into you, they just don't buy once, they buy again and again and again. Some of my clients right now have been with me for over 10 years. They've literally seen me grow from, being a 25-year-old speaking on stage, wearing red suits and red shoes, crazy times, to they've seen me grow up to who I am now 10 years later. And so the reason why I'm sharing this stuff is your profits will also increase as the time goes, the longer that you are in business. And the best way to sell is literally to tell the truth. Hey, when I'm selling some of my high-end services right now, I'll tell them, hey, working with us, this is the 5 areas that we have covered. This is the 3 areas. You're going to have to go and get help in other ways. You're going to have to hire someone else to do organic outreach, because we don't do that. You're going to have to hire someone else to do cold email, because I don't do that. I don't have expertise in doing that. And so I will recommend, hey, go out and do that. And what that actually does, it creates a damaging admission. It creates a belief in your prospects that they say, hey, this guy's so open and authentic. You know what? I trust him even more. Try this next time you're selling. Just say, hey, by the way, I have a great service. Okay, but here's my downside. Boom, 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 boom. List it out. If you're a videographer watching this and you're selling your services for £200, $200, $500 a day, and you're a one-man show, be upfront with your prospects and say, hey, the downside of working with me is I'm a one-man show. I have the best camera, the best lighting, the best scripts. But when you're working with me, I have to tell you, I don't do short form content. I only specialize in long form content. That's my experience and expertise. Trust me, the buyer will feel you're much more of an authentic person.
Hey, there you have it. If you like this video, please be sure to subscribe below. Leave me a comment. Share this with one of your cool friends and family, people that are going to also benefit. And if you'd like to license my proven award-winning funnels and systems into your business, then go ahead to funnels.com/DFY. Come and book a call with myself and my team. Links are in the description below. And like I said before, if you're just starting off and you want to go deep with myself, you like my teaching style, then go ahead to 3daysummit.com and come and join us for a virtual workshop. I host this only once a month. So go ahead, register, and I'll see you then.